I have been crazy busy lately, and I've had a lot of exciting things going on in my personal life. And one of them is I now have a son who is a college graduate. I'm so proud. I can't put into words how proud I am of him and of us as parents for, helping him get to that milestone. But my son Joseph graduated. He has a BA in art with a art history minor. He is an artist. And so I'm very excited that, now he is going to be on his journey to a professional career. And so I've been busy with that, and a lot of work assignments in my TV job have really kept me busy over the past couple of weeks. So I really have not had a chance to go thrifting, but I have had a time to sit back and kind of reflect on exactly what do I want to thrift. So as we're going into the summer months of 2024, I kind of wanted to sit down and be specific to manifest the specific things I want in my life, because I oftentimes go thrifting and I don't have anything specific in mind. And what that does is that kind of leads to me getting things that I don't necessarily need, or I think that are cool, or I can put up on my Poshmark that I think somebody would want, but it also leads to clutter. So what I really want to do here is kind of hold myself accountable and have you, my friends, know exactly what my thrift wish list consists of for the summer months of 2024, spring and summer months of 2024, and also some goals for this channel so I could share with you exactly what's going on in my life and kind of just hold myself accountable. So you're going to hold me accountable this year. So if you like this video, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. It really helps when you press that like button. It costs you nothing, but it is a huge thing for me, especially for the subscribe button, though I have to admit. I did take a few months off back last year, and I had to do that. But now that I'm back full force, I really want to make sure that we share the content and the stories and the trips and the thrifting that you and I do this year. So do me a favor, subscribe and share this video. All right, let's talk about our 2024 spring summer thrift wish list. Does that make sense? 2024 thrift wish list. Yes. Okay. The first thing I want to make sure I thrift this season and into summer is workout clothes. Your girl's back on trying to take care of herself. And this time I'm trying to incorporate it into my lifestyle. And that means I'm not going full force. I tend to just want to go 100% at anything I'm doing. I can't just, give a little bit here, give a little bit there, give a little bit there. I'm either all or nothing. And that has really not been healthy for me, because I'll be honest with you, I can't do anything 100%. And if I am focused on 100% of that, everything else goes to poop. So my goal is to just continue to treat myself right and exercise a few times a week. And of course, eat healthy. Eating healthy is very easy for me. I tend to eat healthy. It's just the exercise that kind of gets to me that, it's to make the time. I'd rather sit down and crochet or knit or go thrifting, but I am going to be working out. So I want to go thrifting for workout clothes, and not just willy-nilly, because that's another thing, is I like to buy just a bunch of different things. What I'd really like to thrift is a wardrobe that can be, mixed and matched, but also I look a little stylish. I really want to work on my style and create kind of like a capsule wardrobe, if that makes sense, as opposed to just getting a bunch of things and throwing them against the wall and seeing what works best. So number one on the list is to thrift workout clothes. On that same vein, I also want to thrift casual clothes, because if there's one thing about me is I'm either all or nothing. So I'm either dressed up to the hilt, full makeup, hair, beautiful clothes, bright, beautiful clothes, shiny, new jewelry, everything, or I look like a hermit. And it's true. That's just who I am. So with that in mind, I want to thrift some casual clothes. So that way, when I'm just hanging out at the house, even if it is a sweatsuit, a cute little sweatsuit, your girl can look halfway decent when she's not going out, right? or if I want to go hang out, go to lunch with a girlfriend. I don't know how to dress casual. So I really want to work on that over the next couple of months. And I'm going to try and thrift items that can mix and match and yet look very classy. I also want to do something about minimizing the items I have in my home. I have too much stuff. I'm just being honest. I don't need everything that I have. I don't need all the clothes I have. I don't need all the shoes I have, jewelry, all the household goods I thrift. I just don't need it all. And so I really need to just kind of simplify my spaces, like my bedroom, my deck. It just has too much furniture on it. I just want to make my space and myself feel like things are easy. And so when you don't have a lot to choose from, things tend to stay clean, and then it's easier to get dressed in the morning. It's easier to relax on weekends if your space is clean. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for peace of mind, and part of that is to minimize everything that I have going on in my life. I also need to keep an eye out. So there is one piece of furniture that I need to keep an eye out for, but it's very specific. I have this one table that holds I'm going to put up a picture right here, that holds my plants, and I love it so much. I recently broke my coffee table, and I want a coffee table that matches that bigger table, that side table. I, like a dummy, saw the base of the coffee table at a thrift store for $19 last year. And what I said was, it's going to be too expensive to get the glass. Well, guess what? It probably would have cost me less than trying to get something over from Australia, where I did find the coffee table in one piece. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep my eye out. It's very specific. I absolutely love that piece of furniture, so I'm not going to replace it with anything but that. But it might be hard. I might be without a coffee table for quite some time. My coffee table broke, my cat got on top of it, and the glass broke. So it's just, the metal frame is just sitting there doing nothing, and I need to get rid of it. And I want to find a coffee table that matches my side table because I just love it, love it, love it, love it, Lord. Another thing is I want to incorporate more of my handmade creations in my videos. I won't stop thrifting. I know that's what you want, and I know that's what you really enjoy to see, but I do also want to start creating content that centers around the items that I'm making. Like I said, last couple of videos ago, I am learning how to knit, and I'm getting better at it. I also love crochet. I crocheted this and little koozie, and I want to share those journeys with you as well. It is a majority of my time. I don't thrift as much as I sit and create. I sit and create every night. I do some kind of crocheting or knitting every night. So I'd like to start sharing that with you. Hopefully, tell me down below, do you want to see that kind of stuff? I would really love to know that for sure. Hopefully you do, because I would like to be able to have more to talk to you about. But if you don't, it's okay. Just let me know down below. Also, I want to create a clean environment for my son because he's an artist. He's living back home with us for now. And not to mention, it goes back with the simplification of spaces in my house. If I simplify this space for art purposes, so I want to create my son a art studio, and we have a finished attic that I'd like to clean out. I was using that to be like the next best seller on Instagram. That was like my studio space, and I hung up all my clothes that I wanted to sell and everything, and it just turned into something that I really didn't enjoy doing, and it took a lot of time out of me. I was exhausted. So I'm not going to be selling those clothes anymore, and if I am, I'm going to put them on my Poshmark. But I have a ton of clothes up in my attic, and it looks borderline hoarder. Can't believe I just admitted that, but it's true. So with that in mind, I am going to do some tough love, JoDee tough love, and I am going to get rid of a lot of the items up there. And I'm just going to redonate them. Somebody will love them. It's a curated wardrobe. So I'm going to get rid of those items and eventually would like to paint that space and then get rid of the carpet, which is old green, 1980s green. We have not changed that. That's one of the things that we didn't change in this house when we got it. We had to do a huge makeover on this house when we first got it. But the attic is, it's just an attic. But I think it needs to have some, even if it's just pergo flooring up there, I'd like to have something clean. And so yeah, that room is gonna have to get attacked in a big way. I would also like to make more items for my wardrobe that is going to be a little bit more curated. I'm going to try to get rid of some of the flashy colored and floral items that I wear because I really don't love wearing those items. I actually love wearing solid clothes, tailored items, things that make me feel a little bit more put together. And so, oh, hello, Calvin. Come here, buddy. Come say hi. No, go around. You want to say hi to Calvin? Come here, up. Good boy. Come on, up. Oh, this is Calvin. He knows he's not supposed to be up on this furniture, but I did call him up. Huh, buddy? Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Okay, go on. So for my clothes, I do want to knit and sew some basics that can be added into my wardrobe as opposed to going out to buy, although I will probably still buy because I love to thrift items, but I want to simplify my wardrobe and make it something look really nice and curated. This isn't going to happen overnight, but it's definitely something I'm going to work on. And this is something that I'm just going to try to keep up with, which is very hard, but I'd like to also simplify my digital clutter. How many emails do you have? I probably beat you. I have thousands upon thousands of emails that I don't even look at that go back years and years and years just because I don't clear out the clutter out of my digital, mess that I've got. And that means I have tons of videos on my phone. I have, tons of pictures that I don't need, or even pictures that were like mess up pictures that I didn't delete off my phone. I want to work on getting rid of my digital clutter. So those are some of the goals that I have for this summer, and it comes to thrifting and creating and, sharing things with you. I'm sure you probably struggle with some of the same things that I'm struggling with. If you do, please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear what you're dealing with because I sometimes feel like I'm in this void where I'm the only one dealing with some of the problems that I'm dealing with. But at the end of the day, I probably know that's not the case. So if you are, please share your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you next week. I love you so much. Take care. Bye.